I have a suggestion which I don't think anybody would ever have made before, because when players are asked the question, what does Red Dead Online need, they're gonna answer you like properties, give us a ranch, let us finish Mrs. Leclerc's missions, go to Guarma in Mexico. I even made a video of 9 essential things that are still missing from Red Dead Online, and these are all things that I still want them to add. But I guess my point is, if you ask the players what they think Red Dead Online needs, they will tell you from a content perspective. But from a business perspective, these things all cost money, and I genuinely am worried that maybe Red Dead Online isn't making as much money as Rockstar would like, which results in them investing less and less into it. Meaning all those things that us players really want probably won't happen. So I do have a suggestion for Rockstar, which I'm pretty sure could be a solution to the problem they've all been scratching their heads on, which is, how do you get people to buy gold bars when the time frame between updates is so long? When you do release one, everyone has enough gold bars. Of course, the obvious answer to that is release more content more regularly. But from what we've been seeing with content over the last while, it seems we're getting less content less frequently. A lot of people do suspect the reason they nerfed the daily challenges payout is because they created a huge amount of veteran players that have a lot of gold bars now and not enough things to spend it quickly enough. That kind of takes you out of the market of someone that would purchase a gold bar going forward. As a fan of Red Dead Online, I actually don't have a problem like spending money to support the content being made, especially if it resulted in more content being updated more regularly. But the truth is, I have amassed enough gold bars that I can't really justify buying something I already have. So my solution to this problem is quite simple. Let me purchase gold bars for other people. This could be a really cool idea. Imagine that you're playing with a posse and it's one of their birthdays. Maybe you want to get them a little gold voucher. Rockstar could really add value to this as well. Imagine if you give them like 1 gold bar, what would happen is they'd go to the post office to pick up their mail and they'd receive a letter from you where you could actually write that letter to them saying, happy birthday, here is a gold bar for you. And at that time, they would get a little notification to say they have got 1 gold bar. And maybe if you purchase a higher amount, would say 50 gold bars for somebody, maybe the next time that person logs into the game, a messenger comes up to them and personally hands them that voucher into their hand with that message for you. Obviously, I think this would be best done via the social club so that you could gift vouchers to anyone on any different platform. Just select their social club name, and if they have multiple platforms, select the platform you want to give them the gold bars to. This is a very simple idea, but I genuinely fear that maybe Red Dead Online isn't as successful as Rockstar would like, and I really would like it to be, so having another way for them to possibly sell gold bars to people would be a good thing for all of us. I think also for content creators, it would be a great opportunity. It would allow us to hold competitions on our channels or our platforms and give gold bars away for prizes. Not only is this good for the community, but it's good for Rockstar as we are able to support that game development that we love also. This video actually started as me writing a suggestion for Rockstar and giving it in for their feedback. But then I thought, no one else is going to suggest this. This suggestion is just going to fall flat and get lost in the amount of suggestions out there. But I do genuinely believe this is something that could honestly help the game become very profitable for Rockstar, which would result in them investing more, either getting more people on this or bringing out more content. So it is something I think that could definitely help. Not gonna lie though, if next year I see that Rockstar is bringing out gifting shark cards in GTA Online and Red Dead Online is just getting a few more races, I'm not gonna be overly happy about it. And this is just a suggestion I genuinely don't think people would have made to them before. Because again, and they are dead right, the things that people want for Red Dead Online are things like properties. We want to be able to own our own things that we can kind of design and customize ourselves. We want more intricate heist-like missions like they do in GTA Online that give you a big payout for doing a series of missions and building up a plan and then executing it correctly. We want to finish off Mrs. Leclerc's story. We want to go to Mexico. We want to go to Guarma. There's a lot of things that we want. And please, on the slim chance that Rockstar even bothers to look at this video, please leave a list of everything you want from Red Dead Online at the comments of this video. So if they do think that this is a worthwhile suggestion, maybe they'll go, maybe we can have a look at the comments and just get a load more suggestions. Another suggestion I sent to them before, which shouldn't be top of their priority list, but it's definitely something I personally always wanted, and that was the ability to shut those shopkeepers up. Genuinely cannot stand when I am in a shop in Red Dead Online and the shopkeeper just keeps repeating the same lines over and over and over again. I would pay a fair amount of gold bars for the ability to pull that shopkeeper over the counter and threaten him. Maybe slap him around a little, but threaten him to make sure that the next time I walk into this shop that he keeps his mouth shut. If you want to charge me a few more gold bars for that thing, let other players see me pull that guy over the counter. Hell, what you could do is give it about a month and let him get brave again and open his mouth, and you could do that again. You could put a month cooldown timer on it just so somebody wouldn't abuse it, but it would be absolutely hilarious to be walking into a store and just having to wait maybe 10 seconds while you see the shopkeeper getting threatened and pulled over the counter, and then he just picks himself up and walks back behind the counter to serve you. That said, I have the lowest of low honor in the game, so maybe that would be a very unique Dirty Tyler want in the game. Some of the things that I think most normal people would want for Red Dead Online would be things like some sort of ranching role. I mean, we were teased it at the start when we were talking to Clyde Davies. Like, I thought that was going to go somewhere, so a lot of people genuinely thought that we were going to be able to steal and break in horses. Maybe have a few places that we can actually sell them covertly across the map. A lot of us are all wondering what happened with Mrs. Leclerc's missions. She just kind of disappeared, so a lot of us would like to see the continuation of that saga. Having multiple characters that we can create would also be a huge money maker as well for Rockstar. It's something I have suggested to them a lot, but they just never added it. Maybe it's for technical reasons. But if you could have a second character that you could play with in Red Dead Online, it would give you more opportunity to actually spend the gold bars that you've been earning. One of the most common things that I see that people want are properties. It's like the most frequently requested feature, I think, that I hear from Red Dead Online players. People would like to own some sort of businesses that they can rank up and maybe customize themselves, or just have a little shack that they can call home. I know not everybody would be interested in, but something I really wanted them to add to Red Dead Online, which just never got added, was the Rockstar editor. This would allow people to make some really high quality machinimas and stuff that would help promote the game for them. I'd also like to have some sort of map creator editor that would let you create your own PvP modes that you could like play with your friends and stuff. This is something that they have on GTA 5, which is just never brought on to Red Dead Online. And of course, the one thing I've personally always wanted was map expansion. So like Guarma or Mexico. Mexico is probably the biggest pipe dream I have, and I think I might make a full dedicated video to why I think Rockstar should add Mexico to Red Dead Online and how they could possibly add Mexico to Red Dead Online by getting the biggest bang for their buck. I cover these in a lot more detail in my video, 9 essential things still missing from Red Dead Online. So if you'd like to see that, definitely check out that. I'll leave a link at the end of the video if you want to watch it after this one. And these are all things that I really want them to add, but I am a little worried that Red Dead Online needs to become more profitable for them before they will start adding stuff like this, which is why I think the suggestion I made at the start of the video is possibly an important one. But please, let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think of my suggestion? What things do you want to see added to Red Dead Online? And if you agree with me or have different suggestions you want to make to Rockstar, why not send them the suggestions to their feedback page, which I will leave a link in the description for you if you want to. Massive thanks to everyone who does support this channel, especially to the members. I hope you're all having a great weekend, and I will catch you all in the next video.